Hey guys, and welcome to another guild war. And today we've got our own one of our own guilds, Kindred Shadow. So I think a lot of them will be interested in seeing how their defenses go. But unfortunately, I can only pick three of them. And I guess I should start with Green Towers. All right. So let's start with Buga. He's got Perna, Jultan, Veramos, and then an all-in support on Field Mars. Okay, I'm not a fan of this first team because as long as you just pop the Field Mars, there's no more threat in the team, right? And he's not gonna have any speed boosting or anything to push his Field Mars to hit mine first. So I think I can just snipe the Field Mars, and then it'll be good, right? Obviously there could be resist happening, but worst case scenario, I think it should still be fine. Actually, even just to be ultra safe, I could even do this. Right, I can just pop the Field Mars Endure. Eventually, I'll kill him again, and then if, worst case scenario, he pops my Field Mars, I can revive. Right. Now the second team, I think I can copper this, right? Because Perna is always going to hit copper, and Perna on a copper, well, he shouldn't kill my copper when I've got defense buff and a whole lot of defense when there's no armor break and attack buff, right? I mean, there is an armor breaker, there's Jultan there, but I want to kill the Jultan first. The Veramos might be a problem because there's he can stun and stuff, but I think I can just endure through that. So basically the plan is snipe the Jultan, kill the Veramos second, and then just hopefully my copper can tank through the Perna, because Perna scales off max HP, right? So if I stack a lot of defense, copper can still tank that as long as there's no defense break or attack buff, by powering up the Perna. Alright, so let's go with this. Okie dokie. Let's just. I want to buff. Alright, so that I have enough damage to pop the Endure. Alright, now I deadly wave to hopefully attack break. Alright, got a stun on the Chasun, that's nice. So now she won't fall on Blossom. So with the attack power debuff there, he's still not going to do enough damage to kill my Brian, even though he violent procced, right? If he procced another violent proc, then I might have been in trouble. Especially because the Chasun didn't amuse as well, right? Otherwise, I might have been in a bad shape. But I don't mind trading the Brian for Field Mars anyway. If it comes to that. I have other units I can use to replace Brian, but I don't really have anyone to replace Field Mars, right? He's quite a unique type of attacker. Alright, so hopefully this doesn't take too long. It just depends whether I can get the defense break up. I think she's gonna fall on Blossoms. So, oh, stun, good stun. Saves me some time. If she fall on Blossoms, it's gonna take forever. Alright, so I'm gonna order the Ariel. So I feel this team needs some sort of threat to replace Ariel, right? Or at least an attack bar booster like Orion. Let's see. Okay, buff, and hopefully he wastes his stun. Didn't waste his stun. I'm still going to pop the Jultan, because then I don't have to worry about armor break, right? Oh, he's still saving. He's so smart. He's still saving his stun. So, oh my god, he still hasn't used it yet. That's surprising. This is going to be really annoying because now I'm not going to have any. I'm not going to have immunity buff, so I'm hoping he doesn't stun my Randy. Oh my god, triple stun, that's what I was afraid of. Hopefully I can just stay alive. Here we go. Yep, that's okay. Oh god. I see. That's why I was afraid of Randy getting stunned, because now my I didn't get the cooldown from Bullseye, right? I didn't refresh by one turn because he was stunned. But I think I can kill the Verobos now. Good ignore defense. And now we just work on the Perna. Oh, that's a good. That's a nice crit. Oh god. So one more Violet, I might have died there. So that's why it was really important to get defense buff back up, so that Copper can take a lot more punishment. You see how much of a difference it makes. It's just then like two snipes from the Perna with defense buff, and it doesn't do anywhere near as much, obviously, right? Because he's got so much more defense. Okay. Alright, let's go for Taru Boy. Oh, okay. Alright, so the first team. Let me think. I think this team's actually pretty good. I have trouble against this when I verse Kaizenal in Malicious. He uses the same team. It's ruined very well. I'm gonna go for a bit of a YOLO here. Hopefully my plan pans out. So I'm hoping to snipe the Perna turn 1, right? I mean, the alternative is I could maybe use a Maida to tank, but the problem is because he's got a Stripper with Trident there, right? Assuming he's synced it correctly, Trident will remove my Wool Runes on my Maida, and then Galleon will buff time to loot, right? And then if that happens, Perna will go nuts, or can go nuts on my Ameda, and I might just lose straight up from that. I'll just lose Ameda straight off. So I think I'm gonna go for the sniping plan here, right? Now the second team. So what I normally do against this team is I run Field Mars with double revive, right? My double revive team, but I think you could also do the Brian team as well, with Brian and Chasun. But I want to bring this because so I have my Beta there to buff immunity, right? As long as she doesn't get stunned. And again, we're just gonna go for the Field Mars. I think that team's more solid than say Booger's Aerial, with Aerial in there, because now he's got Orion as a threat on early turn. Oh my god, triple will. That's quite annoying. I still need a buff, and I think I just need to go for it. I don't know if this is going to do enough damage. To be honest, I haven't really used Raki against in a situation like this where Perna's still on Wool Runes and full life. But luckily, my Galleon has Violent Procs, so I can weaken the Perna a bit, right? And hopefully, I drop him enough that Raki can kill him without defense break. I don't know about that. I still have to go for it, because if I don't, I'm probably going to lose, because he's going to snipe my Raki next, right? So I'm just going to go for it. Alright, it's enough. So now he can't revive. That's 30k. I think that's pretty risky against Perna. Depends how tanky he made it. I haven't seen the stats, obviously. If I knew he had Wool Runes, I wouldn't have brought this team. Alright, let's freeze the Galleon. Alright, and yep, he didn't kill anyone, so it's we'll do this shatter. Kill that guy. Alright, so we should try to steal the turn, yep, and kill. Oh, never mind, almost killed. Right. Fortunately, he didn't remove my wool runes. I mean, ideally, I would have a shield set on his team, but I mean, I want all of them on violence, so that's a bit hard to do. Okay, let's buff immunity. I don't think I'll be able to pop the endure unless I proc violent, like double violent. Yeah, so he's gonna get healed up. That's okay. I'll get it. I got anti crit now, so I should be able to survive. And we'll pop the endure. Not quite. We'll pop the endure now. Okay. Oh god. Okay, good. Better stun. That's fine. Now we heal up a bit. Oh, hey, that's destroy. Is that a destroy field Mars? That's very interesting. I probably wouldn't use a destroy field Mars in this sort of comp. But I mean, if his substats are good, then why not? Alright, now just try to kill the Orion. Because basically, like, field Mars, I mean, a team with field Mars, you're not really going for a long game, right? If you're in a long game, you're probably gonna win because field Mars just does so much damage over a long period of time. So I think if you're gonna run like destroy on an AD, you probably want to use like a really tanky team with bruises and stuff. But as I said, if his destroy runes are really good, then well, yeah, then you would do that. It just depends on the quality of the runes. If you have better quality will or revenge runes, that's probably better to use those. Alright, I think we're pretty good for the war, so I think I can just afford to hit a +3, even though they're like yellow-ish. Let's go for Brollies. Okay, so first team, what I usually do is run this, right? But I'm not so sure. Like, this one might reset, right? Or actually, it's not too bad. I have all runes, so if she goes first, then I won't get, or she won't remove my immunity, right? And stun me, unlike Segmet. So I think it should be okay to run that. And I'll just kill Field Mars twice, right? And second team, you see, I mean, this team is very common. I'm surprised Broly's is still running this, and I think a lot of people have worked out how to dismantle it. You just want to kill, like, snipe the Veramos turn 1, and then the other two won't do enough damage to kill you. Because that team sort of relies on everyone being alive, right? To eventually, it's like a really mid-range team. And obviously it relies on everyone being alive to make it work. But, I mean, he's running it, so we hit it. Okay, wool runes, so we'll seize that. And reset. Okay, I'm not sure this is going to kill. It depends on whether the defense break pops up early on. Okay, he's quite tanky. Hopefully I can survive the attack, like the return back. Fortunately that what's her name? The Fire Molly didn't reset my Delphi, which is pretty fortunate for me. So now we buff immunity and kill. Oh, he survived a hit, that's pretty good. I guess we'll go for the Fire Molly. I'm sorry, for some reason the name is just a complete blank. Oh, that's right, her name's Platy. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot that name. Yep, Snark Filmers again. Don't really need a reset yet, so I can just hold it for like, at least a turn. Basically, I just want to prevent her from reviving again, right? So I can do it now. I guess I can do it now. She should not do enough damage to kill my Delphoid, so I'm not worried about that. Alright. And now we can just order the Chasun. Just waiting it out. Not much more to say about this. Alright. Okay, so there's buff. Hopefully we defense break the Veramos. Alright, got him. And I guess we can push back the Verd. Alright, resisted, that's fine. I mean, it may not be the best idea to push back the Verd. Maybe it's safer to do the Bella, just in case the Verd is on revenge. I kind of overlooked that, but luckily he didn't revenge. So now we snipe the Veramos, and alright, then we can just snipe the Verd. Oh, never mind, he's a bit tanky, another 40 would be. And that is it. Alright, so normally, like, at this point I would do the world boss, but the world boss is at 1% already, right? And the day's already reset, obviously, so, and, you know, 1%, it's going to die within the next couple of hours. So, it's going to reset before the end of the day, and therefore, like, you know, I think for my position at the moment, there's no real need for me to hit it, right? Because the most I'm gonna push myself up to is G2, because I also started this boss late, right? Because the boss reset just before the end of the day, so there's a lot of people that save their hits for that to hit it just after it reset, right? And there was like a small gap between when it reset and the day's actual reset. So if the boss is at something like this in the middle of the day, right, when it's already reset, and you don't feel that, I mean, like, if you do your hits, it's not going to really push you up high enough. You may as well just keep your hits for the next day and just push for a higher rank the next day, right? Because, especially for like between G1 and G2, the reason I say it is because the difference between G1 and G2 is only 25 crystals. It's not much. Right? If you're at G2 already and you're pushing to you can push to G3 with your hits, then that's probably worth it because it's an extra 50 crystals, right? It's a lot, you know, definitely a lot more. Same for the small, like, other ranks, really. I mean, if you're lower than G1, it probably won't matter that much. The difference is still 25 crystals. But you know, if you want to push for like a higher rank one day, like just for, you know, your record, right? Then just keep in mind it might be a good idea to save your attacks for later in the day if you're available to use them later on, right? So that is it for today's video. Thanks guys for watching. I know it's been a little while since I've done a Guild Wars video, so I hope you guys enjoy that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.